Good afternoon. This is Sheldon from Bluesy News here at NAMM 2016 with Doug MacLeod. Doug, how are you today?
I am fine, Sheldon. Nice to be with you today.
Nice to be with you.
Man.
I got to see you play yesterday, and you were kicking a storm up over there with those youngsters at the National Resophonic booth.
Yeah, we're having a good time.
Yeah.
I got to keep one step ahead of those young ones, you know. They're catching up on me.
Let's talk about Doug.
Okay.
Doug, do you have any recordings that I don't have? CDs?
Well, the last one, exactly like this, we just found out, was nominated for the Blues Music Award this year. And one of the songs on it was nominated. You Got It Good and That Ain't Bad.
I heard that.
Yeah, that old take on the old Duke Ellington, and
do nothing till you hear from me.
Well, it was like, I got it bad and that ain't good, and and my song is about when you do have a good gal, you know what I mean? Then you got it good and that ain't bad,
Where are you from originally?
Well, Missouri. I call Missouri home. St. Louis. I went to high school there.
Okay.
And I'm a big St. Louis Cardinal fan, and so St. Louis is home to me. But I've lived in Southern California here. I should say my home is here because I've been here since 75, I think, in Southern California. It's because of the Navy. They came out here for boot camp, and they put us in San Diego. And I saw the weather. Being from St. Louis, we're used to humid and then cold and all that.
Sure.
And once I realized how dangerous the situation I might have been in, I said, if I get out of this alive, I'm going to live in Southern California. So I came here.
Are you familiar with Bluesy News?
Oh, absolutely. I've known that rascal for a while, KC.
Well, we sure have a ball doing this. Nice to interview you and have people like you here on the Bluesy News.
That sounds good. And I'm glad you guys are doing what you're doing. It's important. It's important to keep this music alive.
One last thing.
Yeah.
How'd you get your nickname?
Dubb? I got that from George Harmonica Smith.
No kidding.
Oh, yeah. For some reason, I got a great story. You got time for a great story?
Yes, sir, we do.
Do you really?
You
Okay,
bet.
all right. For some reason, he wouldn't or couldn't call me Doug. He called me Dubb. And when he got mad at me, it was Dubbless. Now, that's kind of stuck with me. Even a guy, I was doing the Merle Fest in North Carolina, a guy gave me a strap, a guitar strap that says Dubb on it, right? D-U-B-B, so I got it. But here's a story that many people don't know. When I did my first record, No Road Back Home, for High Tone, George was on that record, and it's the last recorded thing that George ever did. And there was a little pad on the end of this song called It's the Blues. And what the idea is for George, when he got back in town, to come in, and we'd go into the studio, and I'd say, hello, George, and he'd go, hello, Dubb. And I'd say, we'd like to hear you blow some blues, and he'd go, I'm gonna blow the blues for you. All right, so that's how it's set up. This is what happened. We go in, the tape is rolling. I go, hello, George. He goes, hello, Doug. And Bruce Bromberg was the producer. He said, wait a minute.
Stop.
Wait, but you just called Doug. And George said, I did. And he said, but you never call him Doug. He said, no, I never called him Doug. No, I always called Dubb. But I never called Dubb. He said, but you just called him that now. He said, yes, I did. I called him that. He said, well, why? He said, well, this is Dubb's first record. And his mama gonna hear this record. And every mama deserves to hear her son's name called right. So I call him Doug.
That's
classic.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Dubb.
You're welcome.
And by the way, that's with 2 B's.
2 B's.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
What a pleasure. And this is Sheldon Abbott from KUCI, who's representing Bluesy News here at Winter NAMM 2016 with the infamous Doug MacLeod.